Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's doing okay. It is kind of dark out. It's been raining pretty heavily all day. And I'm glad to be here doing this for you guys. Because it's much better than braving outside, let me tell you that. Yeah. So, I don't really have a great many announcements, at least, for me right now. It's all kind of game related, so let's just go over to the game and see how we're doing. Hi. So, let's go and pick a mission, and we will kind of explain what we've been doing. Let's take a look at poachers, why not? Oh, the fur of the Kudik tiger, that sheen, that silky feel. It's hard to come by, unless you happen to know a good poacher. Floor, ample noblewoman. There is a lot to unpack in this here message. So... I don't know. Where are we going? Kudik. I know where that is. I'm pretty sure. I want to say I put that on the map last time. I want to say it's down here. Yeah, Kudik Peaks. There you go. Hold. Let's save in case we get an arbitrary fight that I can't win because of stupid laws. Incidentally, I accidentally saved in slot 2, so you can see how much grinding I have done between last stream and this one. A lot. The answer is a lot. Engage with Clan Dip. Well... I hope you brought some chips. Sabers. Am I using any of those? I don't think I am. I do not believe that I am. Empirical Woodland. Hi. It's good to see you. How's it going? Nope. Put you there. Face that direction. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Right. So, first major change that we've had, Thernardi is a Dragoon now. And I could have done that in the last stream, I believe, because I got the required jobs. I just didn't think to check it until afterwards. So that's pretty cool. He is fairly slow, but incredibly powerful. I believe this is the highest attack stat class in the game, so... he's just going to be living inside that helmet for the rest of the game. Ducia is a sniper now. Or at least for now. We're going to pop her here to get a skill in that, which will get her a new job, I believe. Kind of useful, because she has got her elementalist skills. And she retains those elementalist skills. So while she doesn't have a great deal of attack output using the bow, she can still do Flame Whip and all that other cool stuff, so that's pretty useful. Who else are we going to put? Neve is still here. She can become an elementalist now because she's learned the right tricks. But I'm keeping her as a white mage for now because it turns out I have the ability to learn... Cura and Curaga. So, hey, I should do that. And Carly is also here. Just generally being awesome. Are we ready? Let's go. So how's everybody's day gone? I hope it's been alright. Ooh, sharpshoot. That's what that is. For some reason I thought that was a gun-related thing. The Mass at the 4. Hello. Yes, a first playthrough. Basically, I've played through a couple of games that I am quite familiar with, and I've been able to talk about... Hey, let's talk about some mechanics. With this particular time... Criddle suggested maybe I should play a game that I don't know. And this has been on my list for quite some time, so I figured, hey, let's try this one, why not? So what are you, 26, 29... 29-0, oh, because she's got block arrows. That's why. That's why. And you're 29-75. Is that just generally the same? 39.75. Let's do that. A little bit more damage. hopefully we don't get told off. I don't like that the judge looks at the character, because I'm always worried that it's going to be like, I'm just going to punish you for some reason. I haven't decided what it is yet, but it's coming. Oh, that guy's getting all the jelly beans. That one didn't quite work out as well as I wanted it to. Are Vieira's the favorite? They seem to be. I've been trying to get a second Bangar in my team because I love that these guys are just tanks. But the game has not sent me any. And then the game sent me Neve over there, and that is the name of someone incredibly dear to me. So, like, yeah, you know what? Welcome aboard, Neve. We love you in real life and now in game. Give me a second. Alright, hello, we're back. My headset was clicking. Had to adjust it. This is the bit when people say it didn't actually show up in the audio, but I heard it in my head. Ah. You are a new Mo and Vieira enjoy. Well, that's cool. I get 3 damage. I hope it was worth it, man. Okay, so you can go over there. It was also pretty helpful that the game decided it was going to send me Carly here, who was an elementalist before I was able to actually have that as a character. Now let's go for you. So she showed up and she's got all these cool, like, ranged, non-magical attacks, and I am all about some of that. So here we are, doing that. You're the cheeky level up as well. I will take it. I don't know when you came in, so apologies if you saw this one already, but Neve is ready to step up into Elementalist role. But I'm keeping her as White Mage so that she can learn Cura and Curaga. Maybe not Curaga, but definitely Cura. And that will be very useful to keep on her as she goes ahead and learns the other, like, Elementalist skills and whatever else we're going to do with her. It was kind of interesting, the first few turns with her was, like, the first few fights with Neve was just keep Neve alive so that she can get some points. Petrify. I knew there was some magic that I wasn't allowed to use, but I didn't know which one. Firaga is fine. If it hits. It may not. Blind affects magic. One out of 2 is not bad. I'm with you. I'm not overly keen on the laws. I think it should be done, or rather, it would have been better to have done it as like a bonus system. Like, okay, can I can't really do anything useful to you two, can I? And we don't need to go for you, because you're all the way over there. Let's go after Miss White Mage over there. I think it would work better if the laws were a system like... You'll get double the XP if you don't use swords in this fight, or whatever the law for that round is. I get why it's there as a storytelling device. No spoilers, please. We have beaten 3 crystals so far, so we're getting there. But that's how I do it. Yeah, or like you could slant the RNG towards the randomly dropped items in your favor if you don't break the laws. Maybe call them challenges instead of laws. So, I don't know. Asuna is a very good skill. I should probably teach someone that. Yes, because you can't do that. Here's a question. Let's find out. Okay, I was wondering if that would work. Neve has the Cure Rod equipped, so she heals instead of dealing damage. And I was wondering, does it cure status as well? No, that'd be far too easy, so it doesn't do that. I'll take 39.75. I like those odds. Oh, you're eating as well. If I may, what are we having? This goes for everyone, not just you and Empirical Woodland. Who's made a good choice with chips and cheese, by the way, so... Hey, good pick with that. Criddle's face when I told her what I was playing next, and I went, oh yeah, it's Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. She was like, ooh! just samurai copped right into the camera. It was great. 45.65, but that will counter. Oh, Twix Latte. That's hardly fair. I want one of them. I just had that disappointing Toblerone coffee. Well... $33.80. 33 is not a great deal of damage, but I will absolutely take it. Because here we go. Well, as long as it's happy crying, and not sad crying, this boy knows no tactics. What is he doing? I hope it's the good kind. $29. It's close enough. So this is something that I have had a couple of times in my streams. I've picked a particular game, and out of nowhere, just a group of first-time chatters will come and be like, "Yo, you're playing this? This game is my jam," and that makes me really, really happy. 26.65. Can I? Oh goodness, am I Sombra? That's pretty cool. I don't know that I would trust that, because the The game probably knows where I am, but even so... RuneScape is another one that I've heard essentially nothing but good things about, but I never actually played it. Me, on the internet as a teen, was Neopets. Because we only had the dial-up. And that's about it. Let's do a bit of that. See if we can, at the very least, get you some experience. I forget why I stopped playing Neopets. I just did at some point. I want to say we had internet issues. Like, for whatever reason, my ISP just disconnected us for a bit. And after a week or so of not logging in daily and going, do you know what? I don't even need to do that. I just didn't. Wait a second. I can get a sneaky rear attack at the start of the second round. Let's go. I was a little worried that that guy was going to be like, yeah, that counts as a saber. It's been a rapier thus far, but that's what I'm going to call it today. That's kind of overkill, but I'll take it. Do you know what? A lot of the things you have mentioned there, Mass, those are definitely games that one of my sisters and I played together. She and I had Neopets. We were all about the various sim games. My Sims, specifically, on the Wii. Oh, amazing. Amazing! Neve, thank you. By the way, this is the other guy who we upgraded. Unsuccessfully, apparently. But, yeah, Stan is a juggler now. I gave him some skills. And now look at him. He's doing the juggles. Oh, hell yeah, my Sims was great. Hey, before you go, did you see who came to join my team? And I'm like, hey, I need to put her on my team. What am I gonna do? Not put her on my team? I just thought you might like to know that. But please enjoy going out on your adventures. And... stuff. Find the wackiest item that you can find, and then I'll take a look at that. Because I do love a bit of tat. The banker denies. We're gonna fight these guys. I'm not here to deal with the poachers, thank you very much. I'm here to deal with the poachers. Fartknock life for us, hello. Sabers and time magic, fine. Fine. We are golden. We're basically just gonna have the team that we just had. And all will be well. Deuce, yeah? And you... Oh! Do you know what? I forgot that I can change equipment before I start the fight. Let's give you... Oh, really? Unicorn is a summon in this. Star of Final Fantasy VI, and basically nothing else. Fools! Do you know how much these skins can sell for? That's not an excuse to hunt down endangered animals. Correct. Yeah, no, my Sims, my sister worked it out where... Is that guy British? Oi, mate. You've got a license for that voice, mate. That was a pretty cool skill, I like that. Yeah, no, so... my sister worked out that it was a lot easier to get points for the stuff you built in My Sims by using lots of tiny pieces instead of one big one. And so she was just getting like 1,000% per item that she submitted because she just went that hard with her building. It was great. Now then. What are you guys looking like? 124, 140. Not brown. And... It's your turn, Ducia. Okay. She can also block arrows, so that will not work. Everyone can block arrows! You see, this is why... I gave her the cool elementalist skills. No, don't fight. Move over there. Because she can still do all of this cool stuff, but it will like actually hit because it doesn't count as damages. Oh, I am thinking tactically. Alright, I'll take that. Generally, I've been going through this like, I'm not much of a tactician. I do my best. Alright, she can wait. So going back to that list, my... Ooh, actually... Yeah, let's put you there. No, I'm going to try something. This is for science. I reserve the right to call mulligan on that one. So, because Thenadi is a Dragoon, he can attack 2 squares, not 1. He's got a lance, but he can't go through this. This is impassable terrain. Okay. Good to know. Auto regen. Don't like the look of that. Don't like the look of missing either. Oh well. So yeah, my sister never got into Animal Crossing. She did get it for me though. She thought it would be something cool for me to do. And here I am, years later, still playing it. Like, I showed off my New Horizons Island at one point. Like, yeah, still doing this. It's a lot of fun. Also a big fan of Homestar Run Guy, which... one of several reasons why Criddle and I get on along as well as we do. Briefly forgot what that sentence was halfway through saying it. Good job, me. Good job me snookering myself, because I can't hit that guy without doing splash damage to someone else. That's not going to do a great deal of damage, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So... let's go over here, do a bit of this for these guys who are having a chat. Except it missed. Do you know what? I can see Animal Crossing and with guidance and instructions, Minecraft being good introductions to games because they are kind of directionless. Like, yes, you have the stated goal in Animal Crossing to improve your island or your town, whatever game you're playing. But how you do that is up to you. It's like if you want to turn it into a slum, you can do that. If you want to build IKEA Island, you can do that. That was a pretty hefty shot you did there, fella. So let's shuffle you over. So what's that going to be? 27 versus 52. Let's just do that. That's a lot better. I say Minecraft with guidance because that game was impenetrable when I started playing it, and I started playing it when there was dirt and stone. And now they've introduced all these other things and like actual mechanical devices. Help is good. But I think that's also one of the good things. I thought he was aiming at Ducia, and I was just waiting to do something. Anyway, it's one of the good things with games being what they are now. You can do whatever you want. There is a game for basically anything. So if you want to play something like, you know, Spec Ops The Line and just be miserable, you can do that. If you want to play... yeah, let's go for that. If you want to play I Am Bread and just flop around the table as a piece of bread, you can do that. It's great. I feel kind of bad ganging up on that guy. But at the same time, I don't. Because he would do the same to me. Don't you pretend he wouldn't. I remember scoring points in Minecraft. I played it on a survival mode. And at one point I died, and I remember the game going, your score is 3. And I'm like, 3 what? And then the whole thing just exploded, and it was a great game over. All. Aww. That's fine. You guys can line up. We can do some damage that way. Criddle has redeemed nothing. Thank you very much for redeeming nothing. I have a good stockpile of them. Although you have been one-upped by a Wales with her deluxe nothing. Do you know what? I might want to respec one of my characters as a gunner just so I can just... The power of friendship in that gun I found. Wait, neighbors like neighbors? Like Kylie and Jason neighbors? Way to date yourself, Andy. Like Harold and Madge neighbors? There you go. Did you know? The Australian soap opera Neighbours is a shared universe with the sitcom Little Britain. Because there's one scene of Neighbours where inexplicably Andy and Lou are in the background just doing that joke, and I don't know why. It's just, there they are. Yeah, really. And that's kind of wild to me. And it's weird because they don't acknowledge it. And nobody goes, "Hey, look at those guys in the background." It's a thing that happens, and okay. I want to say it's my friend Connor who taught me that one. I'm gonna be able to hit you, maybe. Slightly better chance of hitting you, and you're the boss. So let's go after you. I'm an idiot. I should have used attack, because that would have gotten both of those enemies that are stood in a line. For some reason, I thought Yellow Tunic was one of ours. That was a strategic misstep. Okay, so... I forgot that had splash damage! Splash healing. Let's do a bit of that. This also has splash damage. So let's see how this goes. I did not know that Little Britain had spin-off series. I want to face you, because if I can't move... Nice! Let's do it. I know that there was a Little Britain game on PS2, and I know someone who had to test it, and it wasn't very good. Shuffle you over there. Mont Blanc, I think I'll move over here. Keep him next to March just to keep him safe. And... do one of those. 60-45, let's find out. Oh, I thought that the airport show was just, you know, Matt Lucas and David Williams just doing comedy. Well, their brand of comedy, I should say. I know it's not everyone's thing. It's not my thing. But then, I really like shooting stars. So, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about what counts as funny. Because that show is just two grown men misbehaving. It's really funny. To me. $85 and $90. Well, I don't know if this is just because of the equipment that I have, but it always seems better to do character skills than to just straight up attack. Like, that got me 10, potentially 10 extra damage than just attacking. And if I do air render with March, that also has like a somewhat significant bonus. Oh, March is in the way, so I can't go over there and do the thing. March is also in the way, so I can't do Fire Breath. But I can... I can reach you with one of those. Oh, the family is here? Hello, family. Please treat Criddle very well. We love her to pieces. I believe... Don't I have an attack that goes in a line? Evidently not. Well, that's fine. So let's just attack over there and get that guy. I love it when the sound engine does its best in games like this. Curses! I could have made so much with those skins! Incidentally, we have a judge on the field, so I'm allowed to... Like, I'm allowed to purchase endangered animal skins, apparently, but I'm not allowed to use time magic currently. Do we want to arrest these guys, maybe? Why am I doing the work? The hand of the king over here, nothing to do with me. I would suggest fair play in not mentioning David Williams in that sentence. He's been in a bit of trouble lately for saying some terrible things when he thought no one was listening. And to that point, they did replace Matt Lucas on Shooting Stars, I guess when he went to do Little Britain and his own stuff like that. It wasn't as good. I cannot place why. It was just better when it was Matt Lucas just acting a clown. It was great. March stubbornly refusing to move from that square. This is fine. You block arrows still, so don't do that. That would be why I was still just doing this. This is another reason why I should probably... Nice. Why I should probably respec one of my guys as a gunner, because... Look at that range! That's so much better than the one tile that I can do with the rod. I should do that. 50-50. Which was a kids' game show. Had an interesting premise. That's the one where they had 2 teams of 50, and they would just... The person who was in seat number 32, you are doing our next game. And then just 2 random kids would go up and have to do the physical challenge. Which I want to say was also hosted by Dave Benson Phillips, and that goes back to something that I mentioned in a presentation I did a while ago. See, look at that. Everything is like the shared CPC gamer universe. Anyway, I should probably go over here and start attacking this gunner, because he's nothing but trouble, that Moogle over there. Well, it's kind of a baffling premise, the idea of having a seat filler in 50-50. If you're coming from a school, surely you will be able to find 50 kids in your school who want to go on TV. We'll go that way. A little more likely to hit that one. Or not. Thanks, Mont Blanc. You're pretty cool. That was one of the shows that I wanted to go on, but none of the schools that I ever went to participated in anything like that. Block arrows, Andy, doesn't work. I suppose you have a point with that one, like... Can't have everyone there for all the things all the time. Here's what I'm gonna do. Are you ready? Let's get a combo going. Don't do that. Do that. And now everybody gets a bit of healing. Thanks, Neve. You are the best. So it seems like the Gunners, their big thing is incredible range, and they're able to just be really annoying and do chip damage. That's the one that has the area of effect healing. I may have just nearly tried to attack Neve. Don't do that. Kids' game shows are a weird genre. There are some that I like. I liked Terra Towers, but also the premise scared me. Because the prize for winning was that you got to leave. And if you lost, then you had to stay in the tower forever until you died. And they do like 90s CG ghost effects on the kids looking sad over the credits. Like, those kids actually died. That's really sad. And then that show is where I learned how to do a dolly zoom. Of all things, that show. Because they did it every time they went to a new round because it looks fantastic. Okay, March can do stuff. Go over here and give that guy what for. You show him. Now, previously, a chatter mentioned to me that haste doesn't influence two-hit chance. It's just the number of turns you get. So that's actually fine. There we go. Pretty successful engagement all around. You should have known. Foul play only takes you to prison. We need to work on your one-liners. That wasn't good. And we stole one of the hides anyway? That's not okay. Don't be doing that. Oh my goodness, we finally have another Vanguard. Get in my team. It has taken this long. Am I going to use him? Probably not. But it's good to have him there. Maybe get him specced up a bit and send him on missions. Because those guys are great. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't look up that thing I mentioned about the cookbook yesterday, the Final Fantasy cookbook. I should probably have done that. And mentioned it about now. I am sure that I had one of these. Oh, this one I can do. Tonight's the night of my big date, and my dress and shoes are perfect. But I can't find my perfume anywhere. Help! Lucy, party girl. This one I can do. because I have the Caravan Musk. Now, this is something that I noticed while I was doing these off-stream. So you see how this guy's cheering? And this guy's walking along? And then she's walking along, but Sharon isn't... She's not feeling it. I kind of get the impression that this is like a guaranteed mission failure. And this one is a guaranteed mission success. And then this one could go either way. That is what I think that is. Let's think Carly. And you see, I only noticed that while I was just scrolling through these afterwards. Let's send you. And you can take... Man, I don't know. Take some ancient text to show off what cool stuff you have. I don't know. Please light the waypoints in the Curringwood. They are vital landmarks for helping travelers find their way. Thank you. Zeshika, Woodland Guide. Oh, this one looks like a dispatch mission. Okay, well... It does do that. I just... If I have, like, headcanon for what some of this stuff does, and I'm probably quite wrong. But, you know. Well, let's send Zoik. And we will find out what it is. Right. This is the next one, so let's pick the next one. Looking for information about that bounty the palace is offering. Give us a shout if you see us. We're around. Clan Ox. And this is just... I think this one's going to be plot, because it's no cancellations. So where are you? Oh, they are just around. Around what? I don't know. So yeah, if you push select, it does this, and then it does that. So let's put that on there. Water and ice is a good thing to have. Normally I'll just be like, oh yeah, I'll just take a bowl of soup on my mission, mate. And then that's what I'll do. But... Ooh, let's do that. That's a good one. Right. The rest of those are going to be dispatch missions. So we will come back to those another time. And maybe on stream, maybe off. I don't know. Can my guys learn things? No, Neva's still learning that. Okay, she's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Don't you run away from me. I get the feeling they didn't like the rules where they were stood, so now we have to do it this way. I mean, this is helpful too, because this terrain is a lot more flat than the one we were going to fight on in the mountains. So, yeah, here we go. Guns and fire. Don't use fire. I'm going to forget to use fire. Don't do that. And you can tell this is plot important because Marsh is here and cannot be removed. You can go there. I believe you're still spec'd up to do Black Mage stuff, right? Yes, you are. What is that? Catches a thrown item and places it in stock. Alright. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. And you are learning some stuff. Okay, good, good, good. Gotta have a healer. And... yeah, let's put the boy in there. He is the cool guy. Just no fire. Are you with Clan Ox? Hmm? You know something about the wanted kid? Actually, I was hoping you could tell me about it. Hey, boss. Remember the description the palace sent out? Don't you think this guy here fits it pretty close? Now that you mention it, better get his name. Say, what's your name, kid? Huh? my name's March, the wanted kid by the palace. Why? What clan? Not butt slaps, I hope. Boss, it's him! He's the one the palace is after! What? Do you mean they put out a bounty on me? Too bad for you, your clan's famous, huh? Mr. Marsh of Squire Clan butt slaps. Get the fugitive. The bounty's as good as in our pockets. Do you know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm gonna do one of them. Because when I forget that I'm not supposed to use fire, and I just rush in, and that's what I do, and I get completely arrested, now I have warp in space and time, and it doesn't count. So, what do you block arrows as well? No? Good. 3085. That's fine. You can wait. I know that I normally say it's good to just do some class of action per turn, because that way, at the very least, you get some experience. 49.92. What if I just walk up and hit you? 49.92. Alright, well, let's just do that then. I normally say it's good to take some action, because then you get experience, and then you level up. And I know I've been neglecting that a little bit with Neve, but she's still cool, and I'm glad to have like a slightly more advanced healer on team. And when she learns the second level healing spells, she can respec, become elementalist, and we move on from there. I will take that. Now it is, I believe, 5 on 6, so we have a slightly better chance. That is less good. To be fair, I didn't really have much of a chance to avoid that, because my guys were all just stood in that group anyway. So that's fine. You can go over there. Basically, all I need to watch out for is don't cluster my guys together like that, because it won't end well. Let's do that. Do you know what I could do? I could use Totema. I've termed that one my instant win button. because it does a significant amount of damage. When I went on my first mission, and only mission, in the place where they introduced permadeath, I'm just like, nope, slamming my fist down on the tactical nuke button, and just winning. Stunt. Attacks with hoops and balls. What can you do? Induces Berserker Rage. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Is that going to count as a fire attack? I'm thinking that's going to count as a fire attack, so let's not do that. Instead, let's try one of those. See, I get really on edge when we go into a permadeath area, because it's my guys. I love my guys. Good shout there, Black Mage. That was definitely something you should have done. Seen Arrow in this game? I don't think I have. Okay, so that's interesting to know. As long as the person stands up again, like, before the fight is over, they don't count as, air quotes, dead, because that would be the killer. If it was like, your guy falls over and that's it, no thank you. What do you do? Darkness. Darkness. And you are... Let's try this. Oh, because she can catch as well. She'll just pick it up. Okay. Well, then do that thing that we just said, but this time much higher chance to hit. There we go. Yeah, what you mentioned there, Mass, the people do that to Mont Blanc? How dare they? He's the sweet boy. Okay. I forget where that sentence was going before I got distracted, so I do apologize for that one. Oh no, there we go. The game didn't, strictly speaking, explain the difference between getting knocked out in a fight like this and dying. So I've been pouring everything I have into keeping Marsh upright. And it's only later that the game's like, no, actually, he can get, you know, knock him out in a battle. That's fine, as long as he gets back up again. No, he will get back up at the end of it. It's just not in this specific room. Reflex. Okay. Can I do... Can I do that? Yes. This is another thing that I don't necessarily understand, is that using my weapon-based skills... seems to avoid a lot more... No, you can do that? So, yes, I did know that... If I do that, will that work? Yes. I have better things to do. For example, I can do this. Yeah. So, yeah, I know that, your class determines what stats you get when you level up. That's kind of a staple for Final Fantasy games with the job system. I know of it from 5. I'm gonna move you over there, closer to Neve. And just wait. Wait over there. Because then you can do that. And there we go. Basically what I've been doing for most of the streams that I've been doing, and between the streams that I've been doing, I have been leveling up my guys and getting skills on them. Mainly because I want to get high level / end game jobs. Like, this is why I have a Dragoon over there. Oh. And Stan was a juggler to basically let me don't do that. Fire is forbidden. I remember it. See? Tap the temple. I remember. Yeah, I made Stan a juggler so that he can do the mission that requires a juggler. And then he went and failed it. Literally, the job was custom made for you, fella. It didn't work. Oh no. Am I going to do that thing that the bosses do in RPGs that I don't like? Am I gonna just keep you in a constant cycle of revive and KO? Hopefully not. At the very least, it'll keep the two of you busy for the rest of the fight until I can deal with everyone else. So, what if... Man, that's wild! It's still a close quarters attack. But because it's not categorized as that, the game's like, nah, that's fine, I'm not going to counter that. That's fine, mate, we're all good. He is going to keep doing that. Alright. Air render is great. It has been my go-to... Like, that's my problem solver, and has been for most of this game so far. $34.0 because he's got that. Right. So... You can also stand next to Neve. And do a bit of that. That's a pretty good chance to hit. There's that one, and I think it's Far Fist or Far Strike, one of those two, where it's that, but it has area of effect, which is one of the most useful skills I have. Like, you've probably noticed, big fan of just let me do ranged melee attacks. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I like it. And then one of those. I want to say Illusionist is something that I can do. I've just never looked into it because it's not one I'm really familiar with. I don't even need to move. I'm just going to do that again. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Anyway, you are going to go and... yeah, that should be fine. Do you know what? That sounds like something that Ducia would be able to do. Because she's... for whatever reason, she has crazy high MP. And I don't think I've ever had a problem with her, like, not being able to do spells. Neve occasionally runs low on MP, so it's just to, like, hunker down for a couple turns and get your wind back. But Ducia, for whatever reason, nah, she's fine. Can I just do that? I can just do that. Aww. Are we gonna have that stupid turtle situation all over again? We just need to do 2 damage, but it won't let me. Alright, 92% 2 hit. Don't you XCOM me now, game. Problem solved. Do you know what? The only time I've had particular trouble in a fight was against a summoner. Appropriately, the solution was to stay away from the summoner, but did I heed that generally pretty good warning? No, I did not. I can't believe the palace will put a bounty on my head. I have to find the rest of those crystals, and fast. Nice. Now we can run around a lot and use bolt cutters. Ooh. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to place this in a position that will do me very good for, like, the meta game, so I'm just going to put you down there. And now I have a second Minerva plate. Absolutely fine. Okay. Too many missions all at the same time. It's fine. It's actually fine. Right, let's go collect some of that stuff. That's pretty useful. I believe I have one of those. That is less useful. I got loads of those. Entry-level equipment. Let's go back to the volcano and collect whatever... whatever treasure is there. The treasure is a fight! It's clan chips and dip. I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Oh, I don't have an R6. Well, let's see if I'm able to do this without just constantly spamming attacks left and right. Oh yeah, that's right. Most of my guys are like out on missions, which is why Stan is with us. D6, that's just gonna hit 1 every single time you need it. So I don't know that that's necessarily useful. I will cry if it rolls a 1 every single time. I suppose, given that abilities are banned, then everyone has to stick to that rule, and everyone has to like just do attacks, I guess. We'll find out. See, this is the exact scenario that Scarlet was mentioning when they were here a couple streams ago, and it's like, yeah, sometimes you're just gonna want to just reset and re-roll the rules sometimes. Which I'm actually considering, because I don't know. I like my cheese. I work with someone, and today, they just, out of nowhere, said, do you know what? I don't like cheese, and I don't know that I can trust this boy. Because... cheese. Everyone likes cheese. What are you talking about? Don't know that I have time for that kind of negativity. I will grant you not liking certain kinds of cheese. I don't like brie, and that kind of like runny cheese, that's not my jam. But to just not like cheese? I don't know. Shuffle you forward, get you closer to the fray, just to see who needs to do what. can't say I'm a fan of this sniper fight. It's not... 48.75, that's not too bad. See, this is going to be the thing. This will be fine if I don't use skills. If I can get my hits in. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something. By all means, attack her with her block arrows attack. That's fine. Right, so what I'm going to try... Do I have... I don't! What a letdown. I thought that I had a card for bows, and I could just disable those. I gave Neve a different weapon. Good job on just battering your Moogle there, Andy. At least you got a level out of it. It's fine. See, that's how good I am at strategy. You didn't even see that coming. It looked stupid, but it worked, so it's not stupid. Let's shuffle you over there, see what we can do for you. I wonder if I have any spare dash boots. I could give those to you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something somewhat smart. And I'm going to heal up. Because, as we saw with Stan in the previous fight, can't really do much of anything if you just get KO'd. Here we go. Reminded of one of the youth groups, or no, it wasn't the youth group, it was one of the like charity teas that I helped to host. Anyways, whatever it was, people die when they are dead in Burkle Woodland. I don't know if you do that. A whale's absolutely fine. Please enjoy family times. Thank you for stopping by. I will speak to you when I'm done. I hope for many pictures of the family. Indeed, yes, I do. No, it was one of the charity meals that I was helping to host. There's these kids who, they're into games. They know that I'm into games. I suspect they had seen a Did You Know Gaming, and they were explaining the trick to beating the end in Metal Gear Solid, where you don't play the game for a week and he dies of old age. And they were explaining this to me, and they were like, "Oh, did you know?" Yes, I did. But No, really? Huh. And, like, it reads the calendar on the... That's pretty clever. I didn't know that. And that goes back to something that I tend to want to try and be supportive of people. If I just... Okay, I was going to say, if I just locked in Mont Blanc... No. We're good. I tend to try to be supportive of people, especially kids, when it comes to things that they are passionate about, because why would you not be? These kids have learned something, they are excited to share it. I'm gonna go along with that. And not be rude about it. And it's good, like, when you get to see that behavior reflected in, like, people's actions. Particularly Tiny Child. Okay. So, maybe this one is a me thing. I'm a big fan of, like, addressing a person face to face where I can. And in the case of Tiny Child, because she is a tiny child, initially it was a case of you have to crouch down to speak to her. And then... Well, it is, like, just what you do, because that encourages kids to become passionate about things and learn and share, and so it goes on. But there are a lot of people who'd be like, yeah, I know that. Oh, what? You just turn the thing off. Everyone knows about the end. And I think that is just awful. Don't be like that, people. Although I'm pretty sure nobody in my immediate circle of friends and, like, chat at present, I don't think they do that. So, we're all good. My point was, it was really interesting to see Tiny Child figure this stuff out, because she seemed to think that I crouched down to speak to her, because people crouch down when they speak to one another. So very often she would crouch down as well. And it's like, no, I'm down here so I can address you, not like... Not just stand up here and yell down at you. It's fine. I am completely stuck because she can't... We can't attack her. She blocks arrows. Can I do anything with you? Not reasonably. Not even a 30% 2-hit. That's pretty bad. 65, that's better. I don't know. Maybe this is just people who don't know how to address kids. This kind of goes to my general philosophy where I don't like to judge people or think such and such person is stupid. Maybe they just have different experiences and a different knowledge base to the one you might expect. I'm not going to do that. This guy's blind. He's not going to hit anything. You can go over there. There you go. And you can do a bit of that, and that'd be cool. Right, that is the best message in the world. Thank you very much. I fully believe you to be the kind of person who would just randomly text that to someone at like 4 in the morning. You'll just wake up from a dream and go, I have to tell so-and-so that they're important. And you'll do it. And that's amazing. Reich called me a ball of sunshine once. I'm still holding on to that. That was so cool. That guy cannot be comfortable. He's wearing, like, full plate armor in a volcano. Gonna steal a joke from a friend of mine now. Has the volcano studied all of our moves, babe? Eee. That's some CPC gamer trivia for you. If you want to make me laugh, basically, there are certain things that just slip through every defense I have, and I will always laugh. Spin is one of them, and the other one is weirdly Australian Kano going, "Hello, babe, I studied all your moves." I don't know why. It's just great. And it's to the point that one of my friends will specifically try to slip that into conversation and make me laugh. And he's good at puns. Like, he will take days to set up his puns and just drop the punchline on you when you don't expect it. So you'll just be having a conversation and he will drop that on you and just like, I fell for it. I should have seen it coming. Okay. I think I'm playing this fight ludicrously safe, and I should have been able to do some of my special abilities. But also I'm not going to. Let's just form a shield over here. That's not gonna work. So yeah, you just form a shield and wait. Incidentally, while we're doing that, and the enemy's having to think about it, I'm gonna do one of these. Nope, one of those. Spell it right. Oh, check that out! RightQ is playing the side story to this game. The critically acclaimed MMORPG meme, Final Fantasy XIV Online. There's her and another streamer, AOL, and they tend to do, like, team... Okay, so we don't have Ramza, we have this guy, who is definitely not Ramza. Because this is what got me. I thought this was Final Fantasy Tactics, but on the GBA. Because that's what Nintendo did for a period. They just ported everything to the GBA and put Advance on the end of it. But this is its own side story. And this is directly related to, ooh, Dream Claws. And Mont Blanc has learned Firaga? Look at my guys learning stuff. You love it. But yeah, this is a side story to Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, you've seen Mont Blanc and there's No running around somewhere in an airship. That's pretty cool. It's just not what I thought it was. Still pretty fun, though. Alright, what else can you learn? Anything? Nothing? Wild Swing. Do you know that one? Nope. Alright, now you're learning something new. Alright, do I have an illusionist? Who can do that? No, but you can have gun! Well, you're a human, so you got the same jobs as the other guy. I want to say it's one of you guys. And maybe I need to level up your jobs to get that. Okay. Well. That's gonna be next on our to-do list. You are learning Asuna, so don't do anything else. Also, don't use Turbo MP, at least for Neve, because that will just drain what she's got. That's less good. Oh, and of course you can do that, because I gave you that to learn Asuna. I am a smart guy who knows what he's doing. Right, so this is apparently what I was aiming for with my Vietas. First of all, spectacular social distancing. Please wear that face mask. Second, I am assured that, once again, this is a problem solver. It is possible to just enter a fight and just win with assassins. Right, what can you learn? Can you learn any of these? Last Yo, you could have katanas? That's pretty cool. Hey, look at these names. I learned Nightmare. I don't know what it is. Learned Nightmare. Oh, Return Fire is a good one. That is useful for basically when you go up against ranged enemies, because they can, like, if they use arrows on you, you just throw them back. Oh, that's great. So that's going to be the ultimate goal for Coralie and Neve when I am able to do that. And right now I am not. So we'll get to that. So let's do one of those. Let's go get a job. There are some ruins in Nargai Cave that date from when Golden Gill was still in currency. Just think, what if some is left? Mina, Street Ear Courier. Have I done that one? I'm sure I've done that one. That one is going to be... Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be us. Like, hey, go find that kid, Marge. Bit of a jerk. So that one's in Permadeath City. I'm going to do that one later. Maybe not show that one off. Unless it ends up being plot related. Because that is save scum time right there. Let's go do the Royal Ruins. Nargai Cave. Okay. And that is you. Oh, and the Onion Sword, that is probably going to be from Final Fantasy III. I should be okay with two of those. That's fine. Final Fantasy III, or the one that never got released anywhere, despite being a pretty good game. And having one of the best final bosses. The Cloud of Darkness. That thing's great. I don't know if I like you. Because that is straight up, you can't heal in this fight. Let's see how we do. Oh, and this is that Kirby sounding music. I love this. Alright, you can go over there. You can go there. We're gonna bring her because we gotta get the experience points for coming into a fight. And then you as well. Sure, why not? Is it just that? Stop and holy. I'm going to regret this. So this is where the ancient coins were found. Good effort. Those statues appear suspicious. Oh my god, look at that movement range! Puts target to sleep and sometimes dooms them. Alright, okay. I'm down. I am down for that skill. I think Neve is mostly in this one for the moral support. But that's cool. This is good. This is fine. Yeah. Do you know what? I thought those mystical flame-looking things were going to be collectible items. Once again, I appear to be running on Civilization 2 logic. Where you see something like that on the field, and you're like, I should go and collect that. It might be a missing city, or some forbidden knowledge. It's probably going to be barbarian cavalry, but you never know unless you go and fight it. Swinging weapon attack hits front, back, side. Oh, so that's going to be like the spin to win that the monk can do. Useful. Very, very useful. The mighty barbarian empire in that game, because they're all allied with one another, somehow. I'm not happy that that judge is in the way. I could have done something real cool, but the only thing I can do now is to hit that judge. Are you... Science. This is for science. See, it's fine if I declare something is for science. That way it's not cheating. I knew it! I knew those statues were up to no good. A switch! The door is opening! That was the best science I ever did. That is Famfrit. Although I can believe that it is based on Alexander. Although I don't actually think that it is, because Alexander and Reich may have to back me up on this one. Isn't Alexander a place, effectively? I'm sure that it's a raid boss where you go inside the machine. Because I've had a friend yell about how amazing that fight is. Alright, no, you've got that because you're learning that. You are doing that. Yeah, so you're able to equip that, which presumably gives a lot of defense. It doesn't teach anything, which is a bit of a letdown. Coralie can't learn anything because she is on a mission. Well, she can't equip that, I should say, because she's on a mission. That's fine. Well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said person if I did. Alexander... Splendid! Well, yeah, Alexander is typically, like, a machine. It's a big, stompy robot. He's the best summon! He's my favorite. Oh, really? That's even better. Yo, we can learn auto-regen? I want that. Well, that's going to have to be something that we change off camera, isn't it? Because... Do I briefly change you back to a sniper just so I can give you auto-regen? I think I will. Because that's too good. I can't not have it. I mean, we've got some pretty cool things here, like Basotoxico? What is that? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. And then, what were you? Gaia Gear? Yeah, auto regen. Dash boots. And a fortune ring. There we go. So now... Oh, okay. Well... That's probably going to be more useful in the long run, let's be honest. Unless that counts as using holy magic, and I just automatically get penalized for showing up with the cool stuff. There is but one way to find out. Anyways, let's go do some missions. Can I do that? I can't do that. Oh, I can do this one! Please retrieve Estelle's heirloom for the HQ of the greedy Neighbor Merchant Network. Justice must be done. Fago, ally of justice. Well, no, you've got to stay here, because I want to keep you on my team. I think I'm going to send Stan. He seems happy to be going. And what's that? Clear 3 battles, and then he will come back to us. Okay. Signs of snow spotted. When the earth shines in 7 hues, the snow fairies appear. Watch the weather with care. Cadouan Academy. I feel like that one's going to be a trap as well. Oh, that one. I need to do that one. Because that gets me the white thread, and that's how we do a special mission. Alright, who are we gonna send? Let's send you, because you're not really doing a great deal in combat. Did I just do that without selecting a mission? I may have done. What are we going to do next? Someone has been selling phony copies of our Golden Sand Clock TM in the Gerau Sands area. Please investigate. Belter Clockworks. Well, let's go. And I just placed those. They're down here, right? That's you? Yeah. Okay. Wait, really? I thought I did that. Okay, well, let's collect the treasure then. That's a fine item, I do suppose. I'm never entirely sure when I land on an area, is the game going to just load into an encounter? Or do I have to select it? I don't want to come into this with a lore system that I can't use. It's ominous. Too ominous. Wait, I know you. You're Shada. Where's Ritz? Right behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. Anyway. Long time no see. You seem to be doing well. Hi, Ritz. You, know about the bounty on my head, right? Don't worry. I'm not in a clan for the money. And I certainly wouldn't turn in a friend for some gil. Us meeting was an accident. We're not after your bounty. We're here on some other business. Stop hiding and come out! We know you're the no-good, swindling clock forgers. They probably think they can trade you in for a pardon. Get that bounty and deal with the others as you see fit. He says they're going to deal with us, Ritz. We'll see who's fit to deal with whom. No time magic, no silence. Alright, we are good. And yes, just as before, we can only send out 3 units because Marsh, Ritz, and Sada are the other 3. So there we go. So it's going to be Ducia and Neve and I still need to respec you. I'm so sorry. And yeah, Carly. Why not? Also, Empirical Woodland is correct. Alexander is a holy type summon. He's pretty great. Now, the main thing I think I need to worry about in this stream, in this encounter, is doing the elementalist skills that do slow, because I believe that counts as time magic, or maybe I'm just making that up. And we keep having this discussion, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Nope, it's gonna be you. We're just gonna pile on that guy. Why not both? It could be both, Empirical Woodland. I do say a lot of things, and not all of them make sense. But a lesson I have learned a very long time ago is sometimes even stupid things can make sense, And I like to live by that. And like, not in the sense of a stop clock being right twice a day. Not like that. It's just sometimes stupid things make sense. Sometimes it's just silly. Is this Prince Mute who's after you really our Mute? Yeah, I think so. He's not too happy about me being here. Well, if you know that our wimpy Mute is Prince here, then we can be pretty sure who changed Ivalice. Mute doesn't like the other world. He's happy here. And I'm his enemy since I want to go back home. So you know this is Mute's dream world, and you still want to destroy it? I'd have thought this world was better for you, too. Is this the time, fellas? Kind of in the middle of something. Talking is a free action. Do remember this. People don't pick on you here or call you new kid, do they? Wouldn't you like to change things if you had the chance? Your brother, for instance. Yeah, I got my eye on her as a character. I know what's going on. I think. She's one of those, eh? Talking is a free action under good DMs who know what they're doing. At least as I have found. Ritz, are you sure you don't want to go home? Ask me 1,000 times and my answer will still be no. Why? I just don't understand. What is there not to understand? Why do you want to stay here so much? I can understand why Mute would want to, I guess, but you? That's none of your beeswax, Marsh. Ooh. No, I can't do anything from over here. That's fine. We wait. No, I've generally, like, in roleplay campaigns, I've never had a problem with talking during combat as an action, if it is sensible. If it's things like, oh, I think I've worked out the weakness, aim for the head, that sort of thing, that's fine. But conversations like this, generally speaking, most DMs I've had will call that out. And I'd be like, well, while you were talking, something terrible happened. Need to get rid of that guy off the stairs. He's stopping us from getting up there. $37.83. $25.75. Oh, that's right, because you're a sniper again, so you can get auto regen. I remember. Yeah, Empirical Woodland, there's that sort of thing. I've had a GM who's like, man, if you don't properly explain everything, then I'm just gonna arbitrarily kill your character. And that sort of stuff isn't cool. We're here for fun. In theory. I notice we're all clustered together again. We should probably not be that. Because that's gonna be one... Darkness. That's going to be like one magic attack and now everyone's having a bad time. So we don't do that. It's gonna be you. You have the highest chance to hit. Possibly because you are right there. So there we go. Ah. I'm so glad that I spec'd Marge as a fighter, and I've just kept him there, because... Just come on in with a massive sword, and the ability to swing it around, and, yeah, we're doing great. We are doing great. Yeah, catch that! Some of the NPC decisions today are absolutely wild. I don't know why that guy decided to turn his back to the entire cluster of people coming to get him, but he did, and now that happened. That's not what I wanted you to move. I was kind of hoping you could move the red guy. I still think my Vieta can get up there. They have pretty good, like, jump skills. So, we will find out. And if not, I got a couple of archers. And she can do some elementalist stuff, so that's pretty cool. Yes, Ritz, please keep doing that. That is sensational. Or you could come down to join us. That is similarly wild. Of course, you can't do anything because you're a time mage. So all you can do is hit with a big stick. Amazing. That went better than I could possibly have imagined. That one less so. But still, the fact that, like, you guys are down here, and we're just clustered around, and now you're the guys who are getting hemmed in? Yes. Everything is fine. Ooh. That's a pretty attack. I'm glad that she shot that arrow directly. I was expecting her to aim it upwards and just arc it up, over, and down. Because that sort of thing, it's cool when you do it, that sort of thing. But only when it hits. And it rarely hits. Am I thinking about Overwatch again? I might be thinking about Overwatch again. Ritz, thank you. Don't thank me. I wasn't trying to help you. I think my mid-game predictions might be correct, chat. Once again, no spoilers. Don't be telling me, but I think I know. Well, I hope you two don't get in trouble for helping me. I wouldn't want bounties on your heads, too. Oh, if they come looking for us, we'll just have to turn you in. Yes, I think that's what we probably do. I guess I should be leaving. Good luck, Marsh. I might just join sides with Mute, you know. Then we'd be enemies. Got it? You know, Ritz, I think March is worried about you. Why not help him? You know, friend of the palace. Why the sudden concern, Shada? If what he says is true, his family is in the other world, and so is yours, Ritz. You don't want to see them or your friends again? I do, but here I've got something that I don't want to lose. It's my hair. This normal, non-white hair. Oh, video games, please. Hair? Non-white? What do you mean? In the other world, in reality, my hair is pure white. I was born that way. I had to dye it every morning. I'm amazed she has anything left. Before I learned how, my mom would do it for me. And that... I couldn't stand it. She was always so sad. She looked like she would cry every time she took out the dye. Ritz? I'd rather be called Whitey Locks and see her face. What did she have to cry about? Her hair was normal. I was the one that should have been crying, not her. I can find family and friends here, but I'd never be able to change things in that world. This is a baffling character motivation. Especially when we are addressing someone with white hair. From a race of women with white hair. Why can't you find him? Why? Well, he's probably trying very hard not to be found. I don't care, Papa. Get him now. You're the strongest judge in Ivalice. I'm doing all I can. We're going to do a search of every town next. Hurry, or the world will break, and then Your Highness, please, calm down. Master Sid will surely find him. Mama, where's Mama? I'm looking for my Mama. I shall summon her for you. Just a moment. Yeah, you weren't expecting Street Fighter tonight, were you? Well, there it is. Marsh is being mean to me. Make him stop. Golden clock went well. Now for the next one. Ah, snap! And Neve learned Asuna. And we got some Kureol. I love those. So, as someone has explained to me, one of the things that you're looking to do in this game is there's a bit of a meta game where if you place stuff in a 4x4 grid, so if this one becomes a forest, these guys will all become something good. And then if this one is a mountain, these guys should become something good. If I am reading the map correctly. I'm probably not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you over there because, man, I don't even know. And now I'm going to carefully make my way up there. Just in case. I'm going to save. Hang on. Allow me to do it for you, everybody. There we go. CPC Gamer save, please. And now we save. And now we go over to here to collect whatever mystery goodies are in there. Or not, because we got one of these. I've defeated 3 Totema for 3 crystals. And if there is 1 Totema for each of the races, that means there are only 2 crystals left. Only 2 left. I have no idea where to start looking. Why, hello there, and welcome to the Celebrity Club. Azal, quite the fuss they're making over you, no? I hear you've got a good bounty on your head, my friend. Just adding words to sentences, apparently. Because I'm on Prince Mute's blacklist. That's odd. You seem harmless enough. How about you, Azal? How are things? I'm enjoying the recent lapse in my popularity. All the judges and bounty hunters are after you now. Have you looked outside recently? It's quite the ruckus out there, I tell you. Huh? What do you mean? The judges are searching the clans, one by one. Searching the clans? What for? For you! Oh, there you go. Looking for you, I'd wager. You're a slippery fish, see? They're getting desperate. The palace is rather eager, shall we say, to get you. What about you, Azal? Why don't you turn me in? And help the palace? Not a chance. An enemy of the judges is a friend of mine. Nice to know there's still somebody on my side. Just don't let them catch you, okay? You watch yourself. Thank you, Azal. I will. See you around. Perhaps at my shop? Yeah, that's a point. I wonder if he's got any, like, R4, R5 anti-laws. I could go for some of those. Just disable some of the more ridiculous things. Criddle, welcome back! How are you? I hope everything's going great. It's going alright for me. Neve has learned some new skills. We just got some spiky boots. Not overly useful, I guess. But the plot is continuing. We have 2 more crystals, I do believe. And then I don't even know. Right, what else can you learn? Honestly, life would be a pretty cool thing to have. And it's 200. But no. What I really wanted to do was get some levels up in Elementalist. Do you have anything else? Oh yeah, Turbo MP. We're not doing that. Right! That's going to be the first one that we want Neve to learn, because that lets her heal on top of just being able to heal in general. And I don't think any of these teach any Elementalist skills. So you're going to go for the cool guy over here. I'm sorry to hear that you're having to hide outside, because man, it's unfortunate when like it's your house. You should be able to be okay. I should equip that guy with some stuff as well. We will get to you later. You are learning that, I believe. What else can you learn? Anything cool? What is that? Soil evidence? Oh, that's gonna be Illusionist, and that's how we learn it. That's a new mo and a human skill. Interesting. Incidentally, Creddle, I'm noticing that sentence is in the past tense. Did something happen to your pasta bake? Because I do like pasta bake. And if someone's ruined it, then that is no good. Alright, what else can you do? Worm killer! That sounds so cool! That just reminds me of Dr. Gumby, and I'm not even sorry. See, now that's another... Nope, that one. That's another thing that, like, bypasses most of the defenses I have for, like, what isn't funny. It's just John Cleese going, "Hello, I'm the Doctor!" That is so funny. And they're just bellowing at each other like idiots. Yes. That's great. I'm gonna go fight you. Don't you run away. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one, because now it's gonna be a town fight, isn't it? Yes, it is. Antlions in the town. Of course we're not allowed to use ice in the fight that has bombs in it. Fine. Just felt like coming outside to bug me. That's also fine. By all means, do bug me. Do you know what I should do? I should get these... I should get, Carly spec'd up to learn some archery skills so that we can drop her into assassin mode as well. Because I kind of feel like that's going to be really, really useful long term. If one of the random people browsing around Twitch just comes into the stream and goes, "By the way, get assassins," I kind of feel like that's something I'm going to want to do. No ice. Let's try and remember this. I will not remember this. Well, she can't actually do a great deal yet, so once again, Neve's just going to wait her turn for a little while until we get her some actions and attacks. Can I? I bet if I use water on this bomb over here, that will potentially do something. Not really, they're all 4650. Okay, well, that's fine. 4780 versus... just attacking. It's maths. Video games were all just maths all along. I feel cheated. That's one of my biggest, like, oh no moments, is when I find myself using something that I thought in school I would never use, and then, damn it, I'm using my multiplication tables. Mrs. Braun was correct. I do this one yet? I don't think I did this one yet. Oh yeah, I did. I'm gonna do it anyway. This is the Bahamut looking one. Slash King of Red Lion. Slash literally nothing that I just said. Okay. Sure, let's do that. This is why I call that my instant win button. Can I do that? Control is the one I'm not allowed to do. Which is fine, I don't have any of those. So, over we go. I forgot to click confirm. Oh well. That's actually fine, because now all of my guys could just advance on that, and not even that, we just attack it from up here. Like that. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, I don't know. Excellent! A surprisingly quick fight because of cheating. Are any of my guys on missions? They are, aren't they? Yeah, I got 2 of my guys. Also, I found this out. If you go over here, you can go to the mission list, and you can do this and be like, 1 more battle, and then that guy comes back. 3 more days, and then this one comes back. That... Oh, I forget the name! The Black Queener right there? That looks like... I want to say it's called an Alpenhorn? Is that the one I mean? The very stereotypically Swiss horn instrument that you see played up the mountains? I thought that's what that was. And, oh my god, yes, bring one of those into battle. That would be amazing. Anyway. Monsters can't stand the smell of the flower that grows deep in the Nargai cave, ensuring for a safe voyage. Help me get one. Book, botanist. Oh, is it dispatch? And I get save the queen from it? Can I afford to do that? I think I can afford to do that. We will send... I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. Carly, what are you currently learning? Anything? No. So... Oh, that's why I never changed you in the first place. It's because you can't... You can't become an elementalist again. But do you need to? Wait. No, I'm gonna keep you like that then. I genuinely, I think it's gonna be easier just to keep Carly like that long term and maybe not necessarily buff her up to an assassin yet. We'll come back to it. That's gonna be plot related, isn't it? And I'm gonna have to go and do the death zone. Okay, this is why I respect Sharon to a white mage, is because I was just going to send her off on this mission. There you go. What's that? 2 battles? Okay. What I think I'll do... rather than start another plot thread, because the plot fight's been going quite a long time in this stream today. We're gonna do this. Maybe see if we can do another quick one after this, but we'll see. Oh, that is a garbage spawn point, and we can't use techniques. Oh no! I accidentally reset the card. Oh, chat. My thumb slipped. Golly, how stupid. So, if I were to walk... Oh, well, there you go. If I were to walk back down there and start that fight, it would... Oh. Nice. Even better. A Hades bow, you say? That sounds pretty cool. Well, then we'll go do that fight, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise, and then I will take a look at the Death Zone mission, and if I have to save scum through it, I'll do that, and if it's plot-related, we'll do that on stream again. How's that? Engage with tricky spirits. Steal and hunt. Works for me. And then you. Here's a thought. Can I, like, rebuild you now that I'm here? I can! Okay, how do I make you an illusionist? I don't know. what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some more white mage skills. Because... Cura, there you go. The more people who are able to do the white mage skills, the better for everyone. One of you has Turbo MP. Which is it? Turbo MP. Another skill I'm never going to use, but useful to having. Actually, I could potentially use it for you, couldn't I? Because how do you compare to Neve in terms of... like, it's having MP. I don't know. You have 86. She has 33. Sure, let's see how this goes. Turbo MP, whatever, let's go. Don't steal, don't use hunting skills, let's go. Hello, Criddle's mom. I hope you're doing okay. I hope the visit is going well. And everyone's having a good time. Fine. Just miss. I don't care. That is a lie. I care a great deal. This is where I'd put my successful attacks if I had any. Oh no. That was not a nice skill at all. You did your best. She still has a few HP left, but we can deal with that. How does white... That's how that works in this game. Okay. The Final Fantasy VII way of doing White Wind. Alright, hit him, Mosh, do it! Best idea I ever had. So I'll say this for the game as well. I've noticed that every race in the game has a similar style of name, and every enemy type has a similar style of name, and that's pretty cool. And some of it's kind of obvious, like obviously the Vieta are going to have gentle sounding female names because at this point it's an entirely female race. But I mean, like, some of the bug monsters we've seen have had names you would expect. Yeah, that should be fine. And the humans are all just like, yeah, I'm Jeff. Jeff the human, my favorite Final Fantasy character. And Celered, the pudding. I don't know. It's something I've noticed, and I think it's kind of cool. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move you over here. And I'm fairly sure your attacks won't do a great deal of damage. Yeah, Flans tend to be generally immune to, like, critical hits. What does that do? Touch as gentle as a kiss. Poisons target. Huh. How about that? You're going to do one of those. And see how that works out for you. We diluted it to the point it is just soluble now, and Final Fantasy... What's that word? I forget what the word is. Homeopathy. I think that's definitely true and real, and yes. Are you gonna do that terrible holy spell again? No. Amazing. Right. The reason I checked who was going to move, like, in turn order, and then what that turn order was, is because I can get these two, because they're lined up next to each other. What is the one where if water has had even a trace of vitamins in it at any point, then a trace of that remains, no matter how much it becomes watered down? And it's demonstrably untrue, but because scienticians say it, then by crikey, it must be so. Because that's the one that I was thinking of. That's the one I was going for with... Yeah, see? A surprisingly well-informed joke where I eventually arrived at the correct punchline. How about that? This sounds like an Yo, an R1 anti-law? I am keeping you. Let's get rid of... you. I wonder who can equip Save the Queen. I hope it does something cool. Not entirely sure what freeing areas does, especially since they can fall back under enemy control, I do believe. But that's a story for another time. Because I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to save, and we are going to go and find someone to whom we can say hello. And I'm going to do a bit more grinding to, like, get Neve and those guys some attacks. So let's shuffle on over to this screen over here. And find who we're going to raid. Does anybody have any suggestions? Empirical Woodland seems to be killing it with raider suggestions. Oh. Nope. If you don't have any suggestions, I know I got one. Oh, Reich has got one. Alright, Reich, lead the way. The fate of the stream is in your hands. I trust you. Thank you for watching, Empirical Woodland. And again, everyone else who showed up and watched and commented and chatted. You're all pretty great. I see Spicy Bean in chat, so we're gonna go and say hello to them. Do we have any tags in the list down here. No, we don't. Oh, there we go. She, her. Amazing. There's your pronouns. Please be respectful and nice for that. Let's go say hello to Spicy Bean. Oh, that's right. She was, This is a person who is making my friend Dom play Fortnite. He definitely didn't want to do that himself. She was making him do that. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go say hello to her. Come back tomorrow for Pokemon. And until next time, goodbye.